Hey, I'm Ruby and welcome back to Pierced Owl. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so that you never ever miss a new video or an update from us. Today we're going to be talking about the difference between nested piercings and embedded piercings, specifically nested lip piercings and embedded lip piercings. When it comes to lip piercings, you may have come across either of these terms. One is a good, healthy phenomenon that happens in healed piercings, that's nesting, and the other, embedded piercings, is a really bad thing that can happen during the healing process or during a period of time where your piercing may be really irritated. In this video, we'll break down the difference between the two terms and what it means for you and your piercing. To begin, let's talk about what a nested piercing is. Nesting is a unique phenomenon that happens only in oral piercings. It's a healthy and natural outcome where a pocket of tissue is formed around the jewelry, specifically around the jewelry backing in your mouth. When you have an oral piercing, specifically a lip piercing, you will have a piece of jewelry out here, and then you'll have a flat back post that is on the inside of your mouth. So with nesting, the pocket is formed on the inside of your mouth around the flat back. Like your body creates a little pocket where that flat back just kind of gets tucked in around the tissue. Over time, your body will form a snug fit around the jewelry, allowing the flat back or post to sit comfortably within it. The nesting process protects not only your piercing, but also the surrounding tissue, and it can indicate proper healing. In fact, a nested lip piercing can help prevent some of the adverse effects that can occur from an oral piercing. And those effects are gum recession, cracked or chipped teeth, and eroded enamel. That little pocket protects the jewelry from rubbing up against your teeth or your gums, which is a really neat thing that your body does to protect yourself. As long as your lip piercing isn't causing you any pain or discomfort, or the tissue around it looks really irritated, then a nested lip piercing is safe. Let's go over some signs of a healthy nested lip piercing. The first is that the jewelry fits comfortably and securely in place. Second, there's no signs of redness, swelling, or pain in and around that pierced area. Finally, and this is really, really important, the jewelry can easily pop in and out of that pocket. If you are unable to take the jewelry and move it around outside of that pocket, that could actually be a sign of embedding. So let's go over what an embedded piercing is. Unlike nesting that can only occur in oral piercings, an embedded piercing can happen literally anywhere you can get a piercing. An embedded piercing occurs when the jewelry becomes fully or partially covered up by the tissue. Unlike nesting, this is not a positive outcome and is actually really not good at all. It signals a problem in the healing phase. However, it can happen outside of the healing phase, but it's most likely to happen while the piercing is healing because of the swelling around the skin and tissue that can kind of just swallow up that jewelry. And typically it can be remedied by switching out to a piece of jewelry that is larger and accommodates for the swelling. This is more likely to happen in oral piercings just because that area swells so much during the healing process. So it's super important to be fit with jewelry that's large enough to accommodate for that swelling. Let's go over the causes of embedding. 1, swelling that exceeds the jewelry's length or incorrectly sized initial jewelry. An additional cause can be pressure on the piercing from swelling or any other external trauma. So what are the signs of an embedded piercing? Typically, the backing or the post will sink into the lip tissue or wherever tissue the piercing is located when the jewelry is beginning to embed. Another sign is increased pain, redness, or swelling beyond normal healing. Another sign is difficulty moving or seeing parts of the jewelry. Unlike a nested piercing that you can easily move in and out of the pocket, an embedded piercing won't easily be able to move around the area because there's not a lot of space for that jewelry to move. So here's what to do if you think you have an embedded piercing. 1, consult a professional and trusted piercer immediately. Most likely they will be able to replace the jewelry and size up the post for something bigger and allows a little bit more space for the area to swell and or address any irritation that could be causing the swelling. Ignoring an embedded piercing can lead to infections, improper healing, or complete jewelry embedding, which may require surgical removal. So it's really important if you think you have the signs of an embedded piercing to go get that checked out right away, because when it is addressed immediately, it can be resolved quite easily. So there you have it. That's the difference between a nested piercing and an embedded piercing. Thanks for watching our video, and if you want more content from us, you can check out our channel at Pierced Owl, where we talk all things piercings and jewelry. Additionally, you can follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Pierced Owl if you want even more content from us. Thanks for watching our video. See you next time.